Hey guys, good afternoon. We just got back from Audrey's eye doctor appointment and I'm honestly not even sure how I feel right now. I'm just so much more emotional, and I didn't think that this move could get any more stressful, but alas, we were thrown another curveball today. So I have been crying just because I'm just so overwhelmed, and now I don't even know what's happening. So basically, a backstory, Audrey has strabismus in his eyes. Strabismus is basically where the muscles in your eyes have trouble, I guess, functioning. I'm not really sure the complete details, but my husband had it, so Audrey has it, and it is hereditary. So my husband had surgery when he was 4 to get it corrected, and it worked. And Audric does not have a problem keeping on his glasses. He loves wearing his glasses. He feels, I guess, incomplete without his glasses, because if his glasses aren't on, he's looking for them to put on. So anyways, he's always worn his glasses, but we've noticed if he does take them off, especially before he goes to bed, his eyes have never really corrected themselves. They've never completely gone straight. As soon as he takes off his glasses, his eye automatically shifts. So, we've been going to this guy for the past year, over a year, and we have honestly kind of encouraged him and kind of put the idea of surgery out there, and he said that he wasn't going to do surgery if he didn't think it was necessary, which is great. We totally agree with that. We don't want Audrey to have to go through surgery if he doesn't have to, but his eyes are not correcting themselves, and we've pointed that out multiple times to this guy. Especially back in February, especially back in May. May was his last appointment. He is seen by his ophthalmologist every 4 months. And this guy is amazing. Like, he is such a sweet doctor. He's one of the top pediatric ophthalmologists in the country. But it's just, we've told him, I mean, when we first found out about Germany, at that following appointment, we told him about it. We told him, sorry guys. We told him about Germany, and he was okay with it. And then back in May, he was kind of iffy on it, and John did not go with me to that appointment because my mom was here to help me with the kids. But he was iffy on it, and he was like, well, you're close to Ramstein, so pretty much implying that Ramstein was where Audrey would be going. But now, today at this appointment, you know, we give him the EFMP paperwork, and he says that he'll fill it out, and then he looks at Audrey's eyes, and he says that they've actually gotten worse. The alignment in his eyes have gotten worse. And he was talking about that he could try stronger glasses and maybe patching, but eventually he probably would have to have surgery. And he knew that we were on a time crunch. We have like a month left here. But in so many words, he basically said that it was probably best that we didn't go to Germany. So, of course, you know, we're upset, because we've been thinking that we're going to Germany this past year, and Germany is not out of the cards yet, and it might not be out of the cards. This might just be another hiccup, a really big hiccup in the road that we're going to have to get through. But anyways, he gave Audrey some eye drops, prescribed eye drops. He had to just take them. He's supposed to be in his room. I hear him in the bathroom upstairs, but we just gave him those. We give them to him again tonight, and then first thing in the morning when he wakes up, and then we have another appointment back down in San Diego first thing in the morning at 8 o'clock. So we're going to talk to him again now, or once. We're not even calmed down yet, but once we calm down. And it's not even the fact that we might not get to go to Germany. I mean, we wanted to go to Germany, and that's, you know, it can still happen, of course, but the thing that we're most concerned about is that this is pretty much deciding, I can't even talk, guys, I'm so, this is pretty much the deciding factor if my husband stays in the Marine Corps or not. And it pretty much changes his whole career path, this one little thing. And we're not going to make Audrey have surgery if he doesn't absolutely have to, but the doctor is now leaning towards surgery several months later at the last minute. So it's just really frustrating. We're both really stressed out to the max. He went back to work. We just got back not too long ago. he went back to work to talk to some people and see what they think, kind of give him options, and we're just trying to figure out what is going on and what's going to happen. And of course, we have no idea. All we can do is pray and trust that it's in God's plan, that this is all a part of it. And who knows, we might be staying in California until his time is up, or we might be going somewhere else, or we might still be going to Germany. I don't know. I'm just so stressed out. So stressed out right now. It's crazy. You guys see his eyes right now? His medicine's kicking in, huh? He did so good getting his medicine. They're basically eye drops, but you did so good, didn't you?
Can I do it? Can I hold it?
No, you can't hold this, buddy.
Why?
Because this is a big camera. But do you guys see how that one eye goes in? I mean, it may be the medicine too, but basically, apparently it's gotten worse, so
Mommy.
I don't know.
How do you want me?
I love you very much.
Take a picture of me.
I'm recording you.
Okay, then take a picture of me.
Hey guys. So it's very quiet in my house today, or for the moment. John took the kids to the beach to get them out of the house and to play, and I have the house to myself. And I'm going to make the most out of it because I'm going to be finally cleaning my crazy counter and my kitchen and doing some laundry and just getting caught up on some stuff. I feel so much better than I did yesterday as far as my sickness goes. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really still congested, but my throat doesn't hurt as bad and my head does not feel like it's going to explode from sinus pressure, so that's a good thing. About all of the whole Germany thing and with Audrey's eyes, I'm also feeling better about that today. Now that we've kind of calmed down and realized that it's all out of our hands, we just gotta do as much as we can do and then go from there. But I do have a little bit more hope because yesterday I posted in a Facebook group for people who are going to where we're going in Germany, and it was a long shot. I was just trying to see if anyone had any kids in a similar situation as ours, whether they have strabismus in their eyes or they're having eye issues that needs to see an ophthalmologist specialist for pediatrics. And surprisingly, there were a lot of people that commented, and all of their kids were referred out in town in Germany, and that was an option that hadn't even crossed our minds. Like, we were under the impression that we had to take him to a military specialist, and apparently that's not the case. Stuttgart, where we're going, has a big hospital out in town. There's also a couple pediatric ophthalmologist specialists out in or around Stuttgart. So it's not a problem with there not being any specialists there, because from the website for the hospital, as far as I could tell on there, they do the surgery that Audrey would need. So I know that he would be, or that they would be more than capable to take care of him. It's just all a matter of presenting all this information to his current ophthalmologist, seeing what he thinks, if he can, figure out something there to refer us out there. But my husband thinks that this guy doesn't really understand the whole process, and John kind of gave me comfort this morning because he told me, he's like, you realize that the doctor, he cannot refuse to fill out this paperwork for EFNP. He has to do it. And he's not the one who decides if we go or not. Ultimately, that is the monitor. It's just all working with his current ophthalmologist and figuring out a plan for Audrey's eyes. But yesterday, John took Audrey out to an eyeglass place, and he ordered his new lenses, a stronger prescription, got him some new glasses, and this place should only take a few days. It should be here Tuesday. His new glasses should be here Tuesday, so that's a plus. And then hopefully around the end of next week, we could be seen by his ophthalmologist and go from there and present him with all of the information, because I literally wrote down The name of the hospital, the name of the specialist that people gave me. I wrote down who referred me to them or who recommended them to me. Their telephone numbers, their email addresses, their fax numbers, pretty much everything that he would need to get in contact with them and to do research on them himself. So he can really see that we're serious about this. We really want to go to Germany, but at the same time, Audric is our #1 priority with his eyes. So, like I said, I've calmed down a lot since yesterday, and now it's just all a matter of finding out what's going to happen. So I'm not used to being in a house completely by myself. Usually if it's quiet, the kids are asleep, or Audrey's at school and Kimber's asleep or something like that, but it's kind of liberating being able to be here by myself, and I kind of don't want to do anything, although I know that I need to get stuff done today, because yesterday, after everything that happened, like I said, I've been sick since the night before last, and I didn't feel like doing anything yesterday afternoon, especially after the news we got yesterday morning. So John pretty much sent me up to bed and told me to rest because I was worn out emotionally. Obviously I was sick and I had a fever, so I pretty much spent all yesterday afternoon and last night in bed because I felt so bad. But this morning I woke up and I felt so much better. I hate this congestion. I hate being congested, but I'm just glad that my throat is not super sore. I don't have a fever, and the sinus pressure in my head is gone, because that was absolutely miserable. I know everyone hates being sick, but I hate being sick, especially when I have so much stuff to do and I don't have time to be sick right now. But anyways, now I'm just focusing on still getting the house done, because there's still that chance that we could go in 5 weeks. But more than likely it's looking like John's going to have to ask for an extension with all this medical stuff. And like I said before in previous blogs, or vlogs, his monitor is really understanding. He seems to be an awesome guy, and he understands the whole process. I'm sure he sees it a lot. So we're just hoping that he will work with us. He doesn't know what's going on yet, because John doesn't want to fill him in until it's absolutely necessary. And at this point it's not until after we find out what's going to happen after Audrey gets these new glasses on and sees what the doctor says. And even then, he's not the one that contacts the monitor. It's always a higher up, because his higher ups can get he can get more done with the monitor than he can. So fingers crossed. I just hope that all of this stuff works out. Yeah, I haven't been vlogging as much. Number 1, because I have been sick, like I said a million times. And number 2, because like I said before, John is not too keen on this vlogging thing. He doesn't understand it really. And I don't really do it a lot because I feel not really stupid, but it's hard for me. Like I said, I own my own business. I'm a perfectly posh Premier consultant, and I do a lot of live videos for my team, like training videos and such. And even then, I feel so weird when he walks in the room and I'm live, because I feel like he's going to make me laugh. So me walking around with a camera in front of my face, I'm just not ready to vlog in front of him yet. The kids are perfectly okay with it. They love being in front of the camera, but John never loves being in front of a camera anyways. He hates having his picture taken, so he's a very private person, and I don't blame him, but you know. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and try to start doing some housework and doing my favorite part, folding laundry. But I make it fun by folding laundry in my living room and watching my favorite TV shows. So it doesn't seem as quite a tedious task. Hey guys, I apologize for the background noise. I'm watching Worlds. I am sick again. I don't know where it came from. It came out of nowhere, but my whole body is aching, and I guess my lymph nodes are swollen, and I'm just back to feeling sick. It drives me crazy, and I'm about to sneeze. So I'm gonna go ahead and call tonight, and hopefully tomorrow I can get back on a schedule doing these videos.
Doesn't feel good to tell the truth.
talk to you guys later.